came out looking for, you know, some type of adventure, mainly just a drive, and we found one, but I'm gonna save it for another day. There's Resto out there. Because it is raining and we are way too smart to get into a slot canyon during a rainstorm. So we're gonna save this one for another day, but ooh, it'll be fun. We're gonna go find a different adventure. Yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Over here. No vitamin D here.
Back in the day.
So this is the old highway, which is now the new highway is 191. All right, with this bipolar weather day, we're just out here burning off some cabin fever and trying to find some fun. And we went to one adventure. It was definitely a no-no. It's a slot canyon. I'm gonna go there this week and show it to you guys. But while we were out here, we remembered a really cool rock feature that my friend Anna and Kyle brought us to, so we decided to come check it out. And like I said, it's now a beautiful day here. And 5 minutes ago, it was a hurricane. So we're gonna start up here now, up this rock. Big old hole right in the middle of this big sandstone rock. It's pretty cool. We're gonna stay way away from the edge because it's windy up here. Way cool. Now this takes some engineering mastering here. This is called the rock. Our local polygamous homestead. It's pretty freaking amazing. I've seen it from the air a couple times on a small airplane, but never really driven out here. Super nice people. A lot of them work in the Moab community. But yeah, it's just amazing. Crazy. I'll take a picture so it's more defined. Okay, like I said, we're just driving around out in the desert trying to find some adventures. We found another one. And I literally hate to tell you guys that everywhere I go, I was literally not going to talk about rattlesnakes today. But these people here just showed up at the arch and said, and they're from out of town, they're glamping across the way, said, just be careful, we heard there was a little batch of nests of rattlesnakes living here at the base of the arch somewhere. So I'm like, this isn't for real. So anyways, I'm gonna show you where we're at now. Da 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 da. Picture frame arch. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. So beautiful. And like I said, look at this bipolar weather. Oh boy. Nice little 360. Reston and Mitch already made it up to the top, so I'm gonna go join them. It's fun as we just like transverse this slick rock like nothing because we've been doing it our whole lives. We met a couple that were up here with us. There they are from California, and they're just scared to death and asking for our help to hold their hands as they cross and stuff. It's just funny how different it is when you've grown up here. That you can just kind of, be a mountain goat and just walk across this stuff because you know how your ankles need to bend, you know how to read the traction in the slick rock and use little things like these little crevices to walk. But you kind of just take it all for granted. And realize this is not normal for most people. But this is our normal, and we are so lucky for it. Look at this cute little sand arch here. I'll post a picture of a huge bull we saw, cow bull, walking across the sagebrush flats. It was really pretty. I like that. Anna will like that because she's the one that kind of showed me this area a couple years ago as we came out, and we're going to brand some cows with her. So this is where she likes to do all of her adventure into, so she'll recognize all these places. Yes, you know what I'm doing already. That lady said that. Now I'm like, just keeping an eye out. Mitch says it's too cold for rattlesnakes to be out anyways. But I kind of want to see one like in the wild so I can recognize that it doesn't want to attack me in any way, shape, or form. So, well, this is just so cool. Picture frame arch. Way cool. I'm happy we decided to get out of the house and do something with ourselves instead of sitting on the couch watching Alaska moose hunts literally all day. I mean, we do love that, but we got to get out and get some vitamin D. And look, it's finally happening. The sun. It feels amazing. All right, well, sometime this week I'm going to take you back to that slot canyon because it looked fantastic. Short and sweet, but fantastic. So until then, we'll see you next time. So Mitch has kind of been my tour guide on this little Sunday adventure, which is pretty cool because he got involved last Sunday with me and helped me find all the arches, that 6-mile trip that we did with the goats. That was all his idea, and so is this day. And we've just been driving around kind of trying to dodge the storms, and he said he had one more surprise for me. Again, a place I've literally driven over this thousands of times on the way to Monticello, like you've seen. It's just off the highway, and he says I gotta take you down underneath the highway, something cool down there. So this is my first view of what that is. And who would have thought that this is what it looks like underneath Highway 191. Wash here. Oh, I bet you there's some cool stuff up there. Look at this rock cave. I can hear some ATVs up above us. Whew, kind of slippery, kind of moist. Wow, this is fabulous. Mitchell, this is so cool. What the heck? Wow. There is something going on up above us with some UTVers. I don't know what they're doing. I can sure hear their engines ripping and roaring. Here they come. Oh my gosh, they're like coming down in here. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Let's see. Hi. Oh, what the heck? Wow. Wow.
We found this about 3 years ago. We made it to here.
Yeah.
And there's a huge rock right here. And I pulled it down.
Oh, really?
If I was trying to tell what that is a hole.
I bet it is. What the hell?
Oh, the doggy, the puppy.
Wow, look at that.
We were having so much fun that we decided to go up that canyon and see what other cool things we could find, and I'm so glad we did. The adventures just kept coming. We decided to walk up that canyon. Like I said, probably had some pretty cool stuff up it. And of course, typical Moab style, it does. Mitch is saying this is part of the old highway. All this bakery here would be handmade. That would have connected the old roads together. Oh, look, right there is stacked rocks. What year would that highway been, babe?
Part of it, you see it stacked right there?
Yeah, what year would that have been?
That was probably in there, probably back in the 30s.
Wow,
I can't swear by it.
pretty cool. Wow, it's a gorgeous day right now. Right now. We'll see what it brings in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us on our desert adventure. I'm so glad we made it out. Monica actually texted me midday and asked if we'd went out, and I would have felt like such a loser / quitter if I hadn't gone. And it was one of the best days ever.